everyone, and welcome to us. Exactly. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special First Impressions episode. Welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which came out on the day that I'm playing this. It is a spin-off, not a sequel, to Xenoblade Chronicles. Although, the lore is kind of crazy. So it might actually be like a sequel technically. It plays just like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which I have played on the channel before, so there's that. And without further ado, we are going to get underway. I think the reason why it's a spin-off is that the player is create a character. So there's not like a main character like Noah or Rex or Shulk. Without further ado, we are going to play. There's supposed to be some new stuff in here. This is on the Switch. The original was on the Wii U. I never got this game for the Wii U, so I have no idea if any of this is new. But there's like supposed to be like a new quest that ties it in with like 3, I think. Oh no, nudity! I'm fucked! Oh! I don't think that was before the swear ban. Maybe. Is this actually Spaceballs? Oh, this is gonna get very trippy, isn't it? Spaceballs game. Welcome in, Kotak.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning.
It is, but it's not. It's kind of weird.
Its surface reduced to
This is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which is a port of the Wii U game. I played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which I highly suggest.
In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth,
I've just seen Titan AD, but I mean AE, but I haven't seen it forever.
Searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
I'm not going to do like a full Let's Play, but because I have like other commitments I want to do, but I might play this a lot.
The alien blitz was unrelenting.
I might just feel like I'm bored, because I do put stuff on YouTube.
Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, The white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Yeah, I know. For me, I'm doing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm gonna do male. I actually like the base selection, but I'm gonna change the hairstyle. Is it like a dark blonde, maybe? Oh wow, lot of options, lot of options. Oh, that helps too. You mean a new Assassin's Creed game, by the way? Yeah, I think that's good. I don't want the cowlick. This is actually a spin-off to the main Xenoblade Chronicles series. Because this is the only one that makes you, that has you create your main character. So, okay, I think I'm satisfied with what I have. Yeah, I was just asking if it was Assassin's Creed. Okay, now this is interesting. They just point out, like, your VA.
I'm off balance.
Unlike, Xenoblade, unlike the rest of the series, which was localized by Nintendo of Europe through a hilarious misunderstanding, rather than Nintendo of America, most of the VAs, voice actors, will actually be American. And obviously there's a lot of recognizable voice actors here.
What? Huh?
So Adam Howden, I think he voices Salt. I only have Valhalla, so.
Hey, they staggered me. We'll work well together, I'm sure. Let's do this thing. Huh? They staggered me. Huh? They staggered me. Yo.
You know what?
Ready and willing.
Okay. Yeah.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. I just haven't gotten back to it, so. This apparently has like a 60 FPS mode, which is very rare from Switch. So I'm guessing that might be for Switch 2. I am actually going to do a live watch along to that too, as well, which I'm going to be very excited for.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
I know.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Just because I feel like it.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Wait, is my weapon a gun?
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
I first thought this was like an allegory for Xenoblade 3. Oh! I feel like that explosion was the worlds colliding.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Matsuki forgets that I can use a gun. It's still an auto paddler, I believe. Okay. Everything sounds like the same.
on this. Assault hammer.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'm gonna call her Elsa a lot by accident. I can just tell.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Nod.
Then you're interested.
I should have done Scowl.
I might have just
That would have been funny. I feel like I shouldn't right now.
Anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I seriously suggest watching my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is very, very good. I do have the DLC downloaded for that, which kind of wraps up the whole Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy as a whole, but
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
okay, I can switch.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up.
Target in sight.
All right. Like a new man.
I play way too many RPGs.
We can do this.
Engaging. Lay down some fire. Scream edge.
Flame grenade.
Move in and do some damage. Shadow
Okay.
strike.
Here, victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
Although I'm like kind of thinking about like moving my longer Let's Plays over to another channel.
Open fire. Follow me.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Robe armor. Flame grenade. This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
We can do this.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up.
Scream edge.
This team
Yeah.
never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Yeah, the issue is it's a sort of like an auto battler, as you can kind of see. I would describe it as that. It's not like boring, and even if it kind of is, it does give you like strategies you might want to actually like follow.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up. Flame grenade. Robe armor. Stagger.
What am I shooting at?
Move in and strike.
Oh, okay, change the.
Shadow strike.
Okay, I was shooting at the hump. That I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Hostile neutralized. Switch
Don't
to
worry.
constrained
I'm all
combat.
over it. Now, close in and clean up.
Now, my turn. Upper hand.
Okay, there's lyrics to this fight song. I don't know if I like that.
Before they get up.
I mean, it's good. Hopefully, I don't get flagged when I upload this to YouTube.
Shadow strike. Enemy destroyed. Move in and strike.
Oh yeah. I actually have 7, which is weird to play on a Switch, obviously, because I never played a PlayStation growing up. I've played the Persona games, beat 3 Reload recently. I think I said that before. Imagine going to move further. Persona 5, which I recently downloaded for my Switch as well, because I'm going to play on the Go. I was thinking about getting like an ROG Ally X, but I changed my mind because like the battery life just like dies instantly portably, so I'm going like, nah, there's no point in buying it. Maybe a Switch deck, but even then I'm not sure.
Almost there. Give me strength. All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up.
Target in sight! Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Yeah. I think I might have to go back and change the thermal paste on the CPU too. Maybe when I'm on my little break from work. Because like they straight up told us like months ago, oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to get some time off between like this summer because of the remodel. I'm not going to tell you which one because I don't want to get doxxed, but yes I do. I should. The issue is I have like 5. You have to have like 1,000 to actually stream very well, but like I may have to look into that further. From what I understand. I'm at 586 as I am streaming this right now. YouTube Shorts really help with that. We're about to throw a lion cub down this thing, aren't we?
Just in time for sunrise.
I think it comes with OBS automatically.
I promise you're gonna love this.
Maybe I should stream to both. Although I think the affiliate agreement says otherwise. I'm going to have to double check. Partners can. Yeah, maybe I should do that so it doesn't strain on my CPU. I don't know. I generally, because I'm just too lazy to go back, and I think it will be a clearer picture otherwise, typically. Because I do some off-camera Let's Plays, like Mario Party. Those are fun, playing by yourself, especially when the CPU decides to fuck with you. Yep, it's definitely Xenoblade Chronicles.
Pretty wild, huh?
They're kind of getting rid of that for highlights.
They're all indigenous,
kind of.
as far as we can tell. We need to
I heard
play
too.
nice with these guys if we're going to
Like you
try
only
to
keep up like
coexist
up to 200 hours, which is a problem, obviously. Excuse me. The music is chef's kiss as per usual.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
I feel like that sounds familiar. Oh. I might be thinking about Trails. Yeah, Trails. The Trails series, because that's the currency.
That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
It says my CPU is at 4, but it looks like the stream is running well. I do think I might need to change the thermal pace to
I'll follow your lead.
70. That could be part of the issue. Okay, wait, can't? Oh, okay. That's new.
Sir!
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer. You didn't see that?
Scream edge.
Gun him down.
I'll topple him. Now,
Flame grenade.
melee attacks.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
I hope there's like
All right.
no
Let's see what you've got.
limit to
Assault hammer. Getting close.
Now, my turn.
No, I don't want to do that. At least not yet.
We can do this.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike. Now, melee
Assault
attack.
hammer. Okay. Here comes the pain.
Oh, way too early.
Flame grenade.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide.
Open fire. Follow me.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Yes. Now get in close. Flame grenade.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide.
Armor.
That could have
There we go.
Nice work.
Okay.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up. Flame grenade.
Now, melee attacks. Early
Rome
burn.
armor. Infuriating. Didn't see that coming.
I'll top
Go.
them.
This team never loses.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Flame
Slide.
grenade.
Flicker.
Slit. Now, close in and clean up.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Rome armor.
Yeah, it would be great if I could actually use that. Thank you.
Hey, no pushing.
That's my only issue.
Shadow strike.
Almost there. Need strength. We can do this.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I'll send them for a loop.
Slide. Flicker.
Flame grenade. Slit. Rome armor. Infuriate.
Slide. Flicker.
Slit. Hey, no pushing.
Scream edge.
This is nothing. Who's next? None
Now
can
it's
stand
my
against
turn.
us. Slit.
Slide. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike. Upper hand.
Assault hammer. This team never loses.
We got it. Let's move.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Slit.
Early burn. Shadow strike. Slide.
Assault hammer.
Side slap knife. Move in and do some
Okay.
damage.
Here comes the pain.
got the zoomies.
All right, it's on.
They're off guard. Stabbing them with a melee attack.
I'll send them for a loop.
Slide! Destroyed. Move in and
Flame
strike.
grenade.
Side flash. Early bird. Sliding flip. Shadow strike.
Hey, no push. They didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
Upper hand. Side flash.
Victory is ours.
It's true on any planet.
Hopefully there's more stuff to pick up over here. I'm trying to hurry up a little bit.
Open fire. Follow me.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Flame grenade.
Scream edge. Side flash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Infuriate. Okay. Here comes the pain.
Sliding splinter.
Victory is ours.
Nice work. Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled.
Uh-oh, boss fight. Maybe.
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
No!
We have no choice but to fight.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer.
Slide!
Flame
Move in and
grenade.
do some damage. Scream edge!
Almost there. New strength. Recuperate.
Okay.
Side flash!
Slit. Now, close in and clean up. Ah!
Upper hand! Slide nice! Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike!
Robe armor. Slit.
shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Thanks.
You can't hop on with me? Okay.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters, I stand here truly humbled and
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was
Why
the
is it spelled with
colonel
two
and
Ls?
a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I love LA. That's all I can think of right now. Especially from the Family Guy episode. Well, that's not good.
know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You haven't even cleared to the fly.
Oh my gosh!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one
Yeah,
of
she
the
looks
top
like she could
talents.
actually
Most of the
be a
time.
general,
Most of the time.
commandant in 3.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind me, boss.
Oh my
I'll take care of it
God.
tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Oh, this is always very, very useful.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Yeah, because our plan
To your right,
is dead.
residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Here's what I know.
I guess I gotta go straight through. Maybe. How do I... Okay. Okay, no, seriously. How do I get through? Finish through here? Okay. Okay, I thought I was going fucking crazy. On reality.
Working hard? Ah.
Hey! What? Well...
Okay, I cannot. That's fine.
Hey.
Like concourse.
What's wrong?
That works too.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Ku,
Which is Japanese for snake, if I'm correct, so he's probably going to betray us now.
Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
Yeah, I did pay attention.
Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
She definitely looks
Allow me
like
to
A
formally
from Future
introduce
Redeemed.
myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi.
And I'll totally not
I
betray you
was
later.
captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out?
Okay, that's funny.
A tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Damn it. I don't know how I feel about the fact that that doesn't do what I think it does. No, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. It does a thing. It doesn't stop the game while you're paused. I do not like that. That's what I was trying to say.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over. So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own
Sorry. I had to make sure it was charged.
Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey! Well...
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Hey!
Yes? Hey!
Great.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Oh, wow. I think with that, that's where we're going to stop for this. I really like it, so I'm definitely going to be playing it more, maybe on stream. But I'm not going to do full Let's Plays. But otherwise, tell me what you think about the game in the comments below. Would really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you all in other stuff. Later.